Now let's learn about Inspect Toolbar, which we have used quite few times earlier. Let's officially understand it. So the first tool in the Inspect Toolbar is the measure. In order to invoke this, you can use the shortcut key as I in the keyboard. Now for this, in order to demonstrate how measure of Inspect Toolbar works, we are taking this particular example of 3D model that we have created earlier. The corresponding sketch is this one. This measure tool of the Inspect Toolbar comes into play when the sketch or the 3D model has been already completed, because we are going to cross check the dimensions that we have created. This tool is very much powerful in finding errors in your 3D model or even in sketch. Let's check this. Let's say we need to check if the distance or the length of this base plate is 98 or not. So for that we will select this point and select this point. This is 98. We are good. Then let's say this fillet is of 5 mm radius or not. For that we will just select the fillet edge, and as you can see it's 5 mm. Now let's see, let's check for this 14 dimension here, over here. Let's select this one, select this one. Okay, this edge was selected, that's why it's tracing it all the way over here. Just press exit, press I again, this point and this point, it is 40. So this is how measure tool of the Inspect Toolbar works. Next is interference. So it basically reports the interference between selected solid bodies or components. About components we will be discussing in the very next section itself, but initially let's understand about bodies. Now what is a body? Any 3D model that we are creating comes in browser as a body. This is a body, one body. Now for one body there would be no interference obviously. So let's say we are creating something over here. Let's say a big circle. Make the sketch, press pull downwards, but this time what we are doing, we are making the operation as a new body. Click OK. So basically there are two bodies. This is the body that originally is, and this is another body that we have created right now. So now when we will click on interference and we'll select all these, include the coincident faces and compute, you will get this message and it will say, it will tell how many areas are having interference by this red coloration. Let's delete this one. Next is section analysis. This we have seen while we were discussing about sweep and loft. Just invoke this, select any face, and then you can have a sectional analysis of your 3D model. You can provide any inclination as well if you want, in any way, in any direction. And last but not the least, center of mass. For this we will create something new. Let's create a box initially. Alright. Now what is this center of mass? It is a point in a body or system of bodies at which the whole mass may be considered as concentrated. This is the point to which a force may be applied which may cause a linear acceleration without an angular acceleration. This comes very much handy when you are designing something as per the norms of kinetics and kinematics of machine. So for this just select center of mass and then select the body. Click OK and you will see this small icon over here which is representing the center of mass of the body. Now let's say I am creating a circle over here. Let's finish the sketch. Press pull outwards. Operation is join. Now as soon as I click on OK, you will see a shift in the center of mass, which is obvious. So this center of mass tool of Inspect Toolbar is very much interactive. It changes accordingly the changes made in the 3D model, which is obvious as well, and it is very much useful.